And there was also the fact that they had
started me at 10, man. I'm riding.
Hey man, look, I got up at like 4:15 in the morning, and that was.
Oh, you're talking about over. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about in person.
No, not in person.
Yeah.
But still, like, shout out once again. I want to
early.
give some praise to the people who also put some effort behind the scenes as well. Not just with the production side of people who did things online, but also all those other great casters out there from the other regions who have been doing things either bilingual or actually like being able to bring the new audiences in. From the multiple streams. I've been loving it. I loved every single bit of what this was able to bring us together to this final weekend here.
Yeah, it has been really fun to kind of cast with the people that you wouldn't traditionally cast with, because they're a local from their team and they're paired up with someone that's kind of already casting a lot of events that have a lot of publicity. It's been a really good combination. Cannot shout out enough just, kind of all the thought that went behind and everybody that put in so much work.
I've just been really enjoying getting to see all of these other regions, all of these hidden bosses, and all these people who we necessarily wouldn't have been able to see because traveling internationally is expensive, and being able to see them at those in-person qualifiers working to get here today, it's been awesome. It looks like we're going to be getting ready to get things started in a moment here. We're going to have Sonix with the Sonic, and of course it looks like Tweek is going to be committing to the Diddy Kong here. I think that's one of the best options you have. Shut down the approach game, try and just stall tactic away from what Sonix wants, because if you can get that set play and those ledge traps consistently, you're going to find yourself getting a W.
Diddy's one of the few characters that can't actually slow Sonic down. So the banana and the forward air, great tools that Sonic has to respect when approaching.
One thing that does work pretty well for Sonix is that if you push them off stage, you can challenge that recovery pretty well. You can use the spring to catch the up B, and you could also drop off stage and get those forward airs on Tweek if he decides to monkey flip in the wrong spot. So you can definitely challenge Tweek in one of his weaker points in the off-stage play as well.
And right now, neither player wanting to swing first.
We are playing neutral, baby.
20 seconds, no one swing first.
It's good neutral, baby. We just staring each other down. But the thing with this matchup, right, is whoever decides to go in first is going to be facing a very difficult time. Because once that percent lead goes in your favor, I'm going to stop analysis. These two have straight up not actually hit each other within 40 seconds.
They have not. It's a new game. We haven't seen this before.
Oh, finally, we found the banana.
Blood.
All right, so 15% on board. There's like two people who are nervous, try and go ahead and ask someone out the prom. No, you break first. You do it.
But whoever asks first got to hear no.
No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. All right, 10% forward smash trying to get himself a hit. This is like a passive play at its finest. When it comes to, we saw it's pretty similar earlier with Tarek versus Bruno, where Tarek decided to go for a lot more zoning with water shurikens to slow down the game, because you knew that if you went in, you were going to end up losing the stock. Yeah. Right now, it's all about trying to find that one big lead so you can move forward. But Tweek is one who is not afraid to hang out with you at time too. He has said it time and time again. I will play to the clock too. It does not matter.
Tweek's doing it right. Honestly, this is like a new Squid Game, to be honest. Like, who cannot hit the other? Who cannot swing first? All right, whoever does loses.
How to play anti-neutral here.
Yeah. But only 4% separating these players right now. A total of 40% has been done, and it's been 1 minute and 45 into the set already.
It's like a whole chess game right now, just trying to play out the clock, just figure out one move at a time to bait your opponent into an option that you can get a big whip punish on. Does get a command grab there with the monkey flip. Now we're seeing 18% to 70. Gets him on the jump with the banana, and he's now got the ledge. Just what we said before. This is where he has to win, keeping Sonic stuck in the corner.
Yeah, and I mean, Tweek being slightly more aggressive, but if you're Tweek, you're in a great spot right now. You know that if Sonix gets the lead, you are going to be running around chasing a Sonic potentially for so long. And even if you lose and it's from a timeout, that's so mentally draining.
Exactly, and the thing with Sonix too is that you know that if you are forced to chase down Tweek, it's going to be kind of annoying to find those openers because you constantly open yourself up. But if you have that lead, it's okay to try and burst range him a bit, because Diddy Kong doesn't have necessarily the best burst range tools outside of monkey flip, but if you're constantly playing at a range that activates side B, you're good. That is very fresh up smash, still not enough to get the KO logic.
Yeah, but I think maybe you can do one more up smash. If a down tilt connects first, probably not so much. So Sonic's put on notice. And being down percent is one thing, being down a stock is a whole nother game. Exactly,
because Tweek will take advantage of that time and time again. He does not get, he crossed him up a bit there, so he wasn't really able to capitalize, but down tilt, maybe even back here, it's pretty fresh. So right at the ledge might take a KO here. Like, using banana to try to find his way. That's actually pretty scary. Sonic with banana at this percent can even things back up really quick.
Yeah, but I mean, got to get the banana back again. Not the easiest task. I like what Sonic did right there. Tried to land on the banana with the forward air to pick it up. Unfortunately missed. Not able to get it, but the next one, forward air, going to be enough and you're now down a stock.
Exactly.
This is so huge.
Now you have to use that speed. You have to use that range to get in and try and catch maybe a forward air off stage to catch Tweek, because he's going to fight in center stage. He knows that there's no reason for him to go ahead and move towards ledge, because that means you get a free ledge trap on him and a free edge guard. Your win condition must be to outplay me right now, particularly trying to use that banana, but he does not get it.
Yeah, and just still so much back and forth as these two are just jockeying for an opening, if you will. No one wanting to fully commit. But I mean, if you're Sonix, you have to commit. It's no longer a waiting game. You have 3 minutes left on the clock. You're down a stock. You're not allowed to continue this play unless you're just, what, hoping Tweek changes his mind?
Exactly. Like, Tweek, what Tweek is telling you right now is, I will play to your win condition, but I will do it better. Then I'm going to make you change your game plan, because if you don't, I will hide from you just the same. So you better learn how to open me up and find ways to get in. Otherwise, I'm going to hide from you just the same. As we see him doing a great job, and Tweek finally finds an opening there with a banana. Not much out of it, though.
Yeah, that's a very Tweek mindset, by the way. This is coming from the same player who said, you know, I think within 3 days I can be the best player of any character. So,
That is very true.
I think I can probably play your defensive game better than you, and I'm going to show you right now.
I must say, though, I don't know if this has ever happened. Somebody tell me on Twitter later, have we ever seen a timeout where we didn't see it on last stock in an official bracket match? Because this looks like it could be one of those timeouts where it might actually be 2 stocks still left on board, or maybe even 3 stocks for Tweek, because Sonix can't get a hit.
That's actually a little ironic. That is interesting. You would love to see that.
I don't think we've ever actually seen that before, which is potentially not going to happen right now, because Sonix just needs to get maybe a forward smash at ledge or try to get forward air. Oh, wait. All right, he is able to make that back. So with 45%, that's all he needs is 1 stock, and this is a doable match for Sonix.
Yeah, but I mean, getting that stock, so difficult. What's the edge guard attempt? Tried to get a attack, not going to work. Tweek still staying alive at 145, tacking on that damage too whenever Sonix lets his guard down.
Yeah, one thing that Charles said very well earlier was the person with the lead in these situations actually kind of gets a bit more stressed out, because you can't make a mistake. Like, the other person is looking, and they're going to start getting more aggressive. But once they catch you with that mistake, you're going to get stressed out. Because now, with this 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock, if you get the stock, 71% is not that undoable for Sonix to be able to get back in. Does keep him at ledge, though. There's no reason to go even for a ledge trap. Stay in center stage. Keep him stuck over there. Just zone him out like he's doing now, because as soon as you get to this 1 minute mark, 102 is a much bigger mountain to climb here for Sonix.
Yeah, I'm now 113. Great forward air coming out of shield right there by Tweek. Yes, Sonix has the banana, but I don't think Tweek has any intention on fighting anyway.
Yeah, there's no reason to. Now you hide. But this is where things can get rough, because Sonix now understands you need to hide from him in disadvantage. He tries to go up. He tries to get a combo starter. With these down tilts, he's actually taking more damage. If he gets caught by a forward smash at ledge, Sonix might just end up getting a kill.
That would be quite the story, to be fair. It'd be really fun to watch. I mean, starting to add on that damage, but you have 30 seconds to close steps that are getting a stock going to be really difficult.
Oh! He just took... That's why you have to be so much more afraid in these situations, because now he gets to hide from you. You played on defense for so long, and then he gets the kill. Now, Tweek has 17 seconds to get a kill and lap him in percent, and there's literally no reason for him to do it.
Almost got the angel drop right there.
Oh! There's not
kill
enough.
quite
8
yet.
seconds left on the clock. There's pretty much no reason. Oh, he gets it down air, but he has angel platform invincibility.
Does he have it long enough?
Yeah, he just has to up B into the skies.
Yeah.
And that, what a ridiculous way to get game number 1. Sonix was able to, Sonix has been here time and time again. Tweek has been here time and time again. But the difference was, Tweek understood that if he gets you in a spot where you're now stressed out because of disadvantage pressure I could put on you, I might be able to snipe out a stock. What an excellent jump call out that he had with that up B to get the kill off the top.
I'm just...
Oh, somebody walk off the stage.
You lost by 9% after being up a stock for more than 3 minutes. That has to be so disheartening. Wow.
Also, we somehow avoided not having multiple stocks at the end.
Yeah, which is also wild.
That was actually crazy. Like, well, the stocks didn't fly until the very end there. And now, as Tweek, he's really gonna run it back to PS2. I thought for a second, Tweek's like, okay, let me go ahead and now try to box you up close. Let me try to force Smashville. But actually, this could end up being the way the set pans out for the remainder of this, because Tweek understood that I need to camp you. But what Sonix can get out of this, though, is if Sonix goes up 2 games, he can spend the whole game just rushing down Tweek and changing the tempo, so he's not prepared for that later on in the set.
Yeah. definitely an option. I wonder if Tweek's going to try to be more aggressive and instead of, trying to go for the timeout victory. Going to say, hey, I don't want to leave it up to fate. I just want to get rid of your stocks instead. I feel I'm a better player and I'll be able to do that consistently.
Yeah, I think a part of that in this game number 2 here is he's going to be able to, like, you're going to have a little bit of time adjusting to Tweek starting to actually aggressively approach you. And you need to make sure you don't lose your cool in those spots if you're Sonix, because once Tweek starts getting those openings, it'd be big. But similar to the last game, 30% each on, like, here in the early stock. It took forever for the first hit to happen last time,
like
but not too
seconds.
much damage. Yeah, it was like solid 40, 45 seconds before our first hit came in. It was from a banana toss.
Good trade right there that Tweek is definitely willing to take.
Yeah, every trade is in your favor here for Tweek, because that just works him so much closer to kill percents. Because you want him around that 110 range so you can get down to up smash, but it's kind of hard to get that when he stays away from you and he goes for side B, because there's always hitbox check. This could be a good ledge shot, but no, he disrespects him on roll. And he actually, I think he buffered the back throw, because he turned around immediately. I think he wanted to get back throw right away.
Are you going to jump forward here? Yep, tries to go for it, but that's a regrab, but Sonix still felt relatively safe to go for it. This is big. There's an air dodge. The nair is sending the wrong way.
Yeah, that was so huge that he got that nair to send in towards the stage. That forward smash would have blown up that stock now. 110 to 113. We haven't seen him go for an attempt on that side B with the kick to be able to try and get the tech, but Sonic has been pretty good at recognizing when Tweek tried to push. Mantic just took that one, and you just died. Okay, never mind.
But this has been way more. Oh,
wow!
Whoa! We are out there. Way more action this game than the other.
That was the most explosive thing to happen all set, quite literally. No pun intended. That was actually ridiculously fast on how Sonix was able to actually close out and even up the game. And we're down to 2 stocks at the 5-minute
mark. They went from chess to checkers really, really fast. Okay.
I'm here for it. Look, man, I want Showtime at the bottle. I want hands like look, this needs to be like Rocky 7. Like, start fighting.
Are you witnessing this? They are fighting.
They are scrapping though.
Sonix is the one winning.
This is a big reason why Tweek has been hiding from Sonix, because he understands the burst range of Sonic is so much better than what Tweek can set up, because he doesn't get the ability to get him. Almost getting him on a DI mix-up off the top, holding in because he assumed the forward air would happen there.
Very, very safe move when it is space. Difficult to punish the Sonic F smash. Probably going to go for back throw. Yep. What's the edge guard setup? You have spring, you have forward air, a lot of options. And Sonix actually just gets on stage, takes a little bit of damage.
I think Sonic wanted to drop off and do a side B across the stage. What an answer on a 2-frame. The barrel technician coming through, just up being at the ledge. I cannot believe that worked. That was so smart from Tweek.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Clearly Sonic wasn't either. Tweek, it's time to come alive. You're at 160, still want to be relatively safe, but okay. Wasn't that safe, apparently.
Yeah, catching him on the jump, realizing, okay, you're pressing a lot of buttons. What if I just call out this jump real quick? 3 minutes, 47 seconds now with 1 stock left, so that means we're most likely not going to reach that timeout. Here we go, getting him on the dash attack. Waits for the landing. That's a very big whip punish there, because Tweek always optimizes the combos.
Yeah, as we witnessed right there. And 44%, quite the lead for Tweek. Nothing like the lead you had last game, but last game you're going for a timeout, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, he intentionally just held back, just waiting, holding block, not letting him get in. But these side B cross-ups into homing attack, he's starting to slowly work his way back into this damage. The kill power does favor Sonix in terms of edge guards and forward smash. We've mentioned that quite a few times now with that back here too. But Tweek, does he play similar to how Sonix did last time, where you have a small lead now, but I'm going to be the one to get you stressed and close it out?
It's really, really hard to say in this position. I mean, if you're Tweek, you kind of need an answer, though. You got to... Waiting clearly isn't it. And Sonic will take that banana, and clearly the spin dash and homing attack will come through. He was crack on so much damage as we're witnessing right now.
Oh, this is huge. Gets him stuck on ledge. Decides to just, he just kind of hovers around ledge trap. Doesn't really look like he had anything planned. So Tweek does get back on. But now you potentially go for the up B. Yes, but he does not connect on the up B coming in from Diddy Kong.
Oh, this is getting so tense right now. Tweek narrowing that gap that Sonix had. That lead is going away.
And remember, this is for elimination. Like, whoever goes down here, that's it. You lose out on the championship bracket. So these games matter so much, because the mental stamina that is going to require what is most likely going to be a game 5 is going to be enormous. Forward throw on a DI mix, throwing him deep off stage. Do you get the ledge trap? Yes, you do. Catching him, fading away, not trying to get hit by the banana, and he read it with that back here.
Yeah, that was a beautiful read right there. So many times when the banana falls out, you see the Diddy go for a down air attempt. Tweek's like, the banana's actually a feint. I'm throwing this out there so you DI to the left so I can catch you with the back air and tie this game count up 1-1.
And so far, we've seen both games. The person who had the lead in percent at the end lost. That percent lead does not matter as much nearly as my reward on hit. When I finally find that opening, are you going to be able to dodge it? Are you going to be able to keep your composure here as we reach the close to timer match once again? I wouldn't be surprised if we just run it back to PS2 at this point. The way that the two playing, they pretty much revealed, yeah, this is the win con for the remainder of this. I'm not going to interact with you until I get that decent lead. But Sonix played a lot more aggressive there in the beginning, which allowed him to get an early stock lead. Wow, I'm a whole liar. We're going to switch to Town and City.
Very interesting option. Plenty of platforms, but only temporarily.
Yeah. These platforms do benefit Sonic incredibly, though, because those ledge traps you had before, not as free now, because he's going to up B up to those top platforms and air dodge down to avoid the banana mix-ups, but also he's got really good kill power now because he gets to confirm into the side B that now turns into the B reverse homing attack into a back air. That kills so early here.
This, by the way, is really similar to how game number 1 went. 30 seconds, finally a hit has happened. Tweek lost the game that started this way. That's a little concerning. If you're Tweek, it's almost like, do you want to play that game again? You know, it's kind of like Russian roulette. You played it once before. It came up red when you bet black.
Yeah.
What's going to change this time?
One thing, at least for Tweek, is advantage him when the layout's similar to this. When he has no side platforms and he has... This one's not as bad. It gives Sonic's better route recovery, but now he gets to pressure him because he has banana mix-ups. That was... I don't know what he was looking for, but he ended up not going for anything at the end of that. But let's see what Tweek's data he got on how Sonic decided to behave there.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was going to be an attempt at a down air, which would have been remarkable. I don't know if it would have killed because Sonic is so low, but boy, would that have been a statement.
It's a very strong spike, so it's possible. You never know. I mean, if he's near the blast on that up B, we'll get him back. Well, 32% to 104. Sonic's doing a good job of holding this lead, but now you have the FD layout once again. Immediately calling that jump, though. He's been really... He's been getting a lot of those points, getting a lot of back airs.
Yeah. He's been really, really clutch right there, finding those. Banana not coming into play nearly as much as I thought it would in this matchup, other than the fact that Sonic takes it from time to time, and Tweek struggles to get it
He's
back.
been really evasive with it. The banana is basically only for ledge trap, and air-to-air is funny enough. He's using that as a check that jumps out of Sonic's quite a bit. But for Sonic's, like you said, he's constantly hunting down that banana so he can get himself a trip F smash at the same time. And a trip dash cancel F tilt is also really strong.
And just not have to deal with it being an option because it will stop the spin dash.
Yeah, just like anything to get Sonic to pump the brakes. There's those air dodge downs we were talking about before, though. The high recoveries, it gets you away from Diddy Kong's ledge traps. And Tweek's got to be careful when he tries to go for like that big risky play, because you can catch him slipping with that move exactly right there. The command grab on the platform will kill.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little bit of damage before you have to worry about dying, but it's always a threat. You're off stage. This is scary. Banana set up there. Tweek throwing the banana the wrong way. I think that was a missed input.
Yeah, I decided he does get it back. He doesn't go for forward throw a second ago either. I think it's to try and keep it fresh. He doesn't want to steal it. I mean, granted, you did go for back throw, so that will mess it up a bit. But actually forward throw. Okay, so
yeah.
He still makes that back.
No
what do you do about to get up? I'm also very surprised no forward smash, but dash attack of all things. It was at 183 after the hit, but even with that good DI up to the top corner, not enough. We've seen revenge KOs happen instantly, though, from like each one of them, like particularly with that last game. So I think this 145 might disappear very quick when we get to last stock.
I mean, I thought it was.
Never mind!
Is that enough? Tweek doesn't make it back. The damage was done, but boy, that was terrifying.
Yeah, that was almost the game going in Sonic's favor. Now he's getting reverse ledge trap. Not in a position to really do anything about that air dodge down, though.
Yeah, an 82% put onto Tweek. Yes, you both have 2 stocks. This one could possibly come to time.
I'm not even gonna lie. That almost double KO made me forget that they had 2 stocks apiece. And now 11% and a whole haymaker. That hypno smash catching him with the forward smash there on the landing. This is a massive lead now for Sonix. However, we said it before. Whoever had the lead at the end actually ends up losing. So he's got to keep his composure here.
Lead. This
is a much larger lead, yeah. But there's 3 minutes on the clock, so there's a lot of room for Tweek to get an opener. He just needs to be careful with how much he approaches, because we've seen quite a few times he's been beaten on landings between the dash attack and the side Bs.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Sonic slowing down the pace a bit, not wanting to make any commitments, going over that banana. There's some intangibility, if I'm not mistaken, on one of the versions, 4 projectiles or something of that nature. I mean, Sonic's literally running away with it right now.
I mean, this is the win condition. If you decide to go and constantly challenge Tweek up close, you're going to lose your stock. So you need to get Tweek to go for these jumps and get these whip punishes. Every trade works in your favor because at 110, now you get him on a KO. Almost got him there with the forward smash. Late hit Nair does confirm in the backer, but he was a little bit out of position to get it. It was a little bit too low to the ground. Now Tweek is fighting for his life. He's got no other option to really kind of hang back because that 2-minute timer is it's looming over him pretty large right now.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine potentially Tweek losing? This would be such a low placement for him, something I don't know if we've seen almost ever.
It's not often at all, but with Tweek, if he goes down 2-1 here, that's all beneficial for Sonic. Once again, using these wavelengths on the platform, and with this layout, he can just keep bouncing around because you have to beat me in the air. Every hit you get is going to be one that's not going to get you enough to lead to big damage. He does, however, finally find a fair. He goes a little bit too low, though, because he tried to push advantage here, maybe try to get a gib. And nothing's going to come out of it.
Yeah. Other side, and just Tweek struggling to catch. Game of cat and mouse, just really not working out for Tweek at the moment.
Yeah, and once again for Sonix, there's no reason to do anything, and he just gave that one up. It's like, you know what, I realize with 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock and you this far ahead, this is only going to mentally tax me even more. So just giving up that game, conceding victory, it's like, you know what, you got it. You got it right now. But what does Tweek do to adjust? Because you just said it a second ago.
There's an option.
There is a Wario that we did see. Gluto was able to beat Ken earlier with said Wario, but this could be Tweek going down here, like you said, in the first round of the championship bracket, loser's side.
Goodness. That just says how stacked it is. The fact that this is even a possibility says how stacked this win is.
Yeah, and this is coming from a player. Bro, Little Mac? No, thank you. Okay, I was about to say, a whole throwaway right there. We saw before, actually yesterday, Sonix was one of the people who was, you know how a lot of times people get losses, they go immediately to Twitter and they start ranting a bit. Well, for Sonix, oh my god, you decided to counterpick the Yoshis against Sonix. So Sonix was one of the people who was complaining he didn't feel good enough and he was kind of underperforming. I will say this though, this is one of Sonic's, if not Sonic's best stage. This could end up coming back to bite Tweek.
Yeah, I'm guessing the logic for Tweek here is, you know, I just really want a stage where people are going to explode. Because I'm confident I'll be able to hit you. I just need to kill you early enough.
Yeah, and like, that is a big, I think that's the big reason here. You're trying to go for those early KOs. Try and catch, if you overshoot that side, you're going to be able to get those F-tilts at ledge from Diddy Kong, so you can catch him on 2 frames a little easier. But the thing is, with Sonix, he gets to use that side B and slowly move his way down into the slant. We saw that years ago back with the Picto Chat version of Brawl Sonic, going a whole time leap on that. And you can get a kill early off the top here with Sonic too because of those platforms. So Tweek has to have some good reason for being here, and he needs to pull it out ASAP.
Well, another thing is the recovery is a little bit better here for Tweek. You know, Diddy does have a wall cling, does have a wall jump.
Very good point.
Can side B kind of low and then change the timing of the up B. A lot of options right there for Diddy.
I think that the bans definitely involved Kalos in those options there to prevent Diddy Kong from having that option of the wall, but also the survivability and the FD layout. So this is his next best thing he gets. However, down to the fair.
We drop it down. No real aggressive option. Maintain stage control. Unfortunately, that still was not enough, and Sonix found his way up. And the haymaker yet again. I need somebody to let us know what is the hit rate on that. Sonix has thrown it out, and Tweek's face is always meeting it.
And he had such a good read on that roll, too, recognizing that. Tweek does roll in quite a bit on some situations, because you'll see that from Diddy Kong's often, but not going to fall for the Z-drop at the ledge. Now Sonix, even though he doesn't have a lot of room to cover, he does, however, get hit by that down tilt to up smash. Only 8% here for Tweek.
This is great. I mean, yes, you're down, but this is fantastic compared to where you just were. But you got to do a lot still.
Yeah, this is so crucial to get yourself a lead here because you're facing elimination, and Sonix will absolutely disengage when you try to pressure him too much as he gets that lead. On Yoshi's here though, you have the ability to get some early KOs off the top. We saw almost an early KO with that drop zone fair. This is incredibly close, even with that slight percent deficit here, Logic.
Oh yeah, but that gap starting to widen a little bit. It's not the Grand Canyon quite yet, but it's still not a path I want to cross.
No, absolutely not. Oh, there's your jump, but he tries to read the air dodge down instead, so not going for the jump read. That gives Tweek a slight bit of life left. He's now facing a very large deficit here, and he needs to get an opener. That's a huge opener right there. Gets a command grab. What do you do about the ledge tap? Puts Banana up top, reads the run-in, and he's starting to get a lot more air dares.
It's looking a little bit better. Tweek waking up, finding an opening against this blue hedgehog.
Sonix just trying to make sure he keeps it safe, but that command grab's going to send him off stage. Now what do you do about the ledge trap? Deciding to leave the banana there alone. That way he doesn't roll on and try and run past him. Now here comes the Z-drop. Tries to catch one back air. He does not confirm on that, and he just gets by that back throw. Might kill. Not enough, though. He's going to keep himself alive just for an extra second.
Wow, what an exchange right there. Tweek literally throwing everything at Sonix, none of it working. Down to the back air, not going to be enough quite yet. Drops the banana, but Sonix says, you know what, here's a back air for your trouble.
We haven't seen that in a while either. Usually Sonic players do that quite often, where they'll run up and get you with a B reverse up B with the back air that you're not expecting. That command grab is going to send him deep off stage, a lot of percent on him. It's not enough yet. One forward air at the ledge though, deciding to go off stage, trying to catch him on the, and then he does it again. Usually they hold on to that for a while, but he's like, you know what, it worked last time, I'm going to do it again here, Logic.
Yeah, I mean, Tweek, what do you do in this position?
I think at this point you need to get a throw at the ledge. You need to maybe catch him. Up tilt is a KO option here too. It is very fresh. That move can kill off the top as well if Tweek can find it. That's if he can find himself onto the ground. Command grab should take it.
Yeah, very fresh. Unfortunately, because of the fact that Tweek dropped the stock. But fresh enough to take it. Now what do you do?
Oh, he gives up ledge. That's a free punish. Now you get. What do you do about the landing now? Now he gets back in. He gets access to the ground. He gets access to more damage. But this is 2 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. This is still very much anybody's game.
You have a feeling it's not going to go to time, but I mean, Tweek needs some massive openings.
Oh, that's a big parry. He's been getting caught by homing attacks a lot in those spots. Now he reads the roll on the left-hand side. Tweek starting to get some signs of life here. 66% to 77 Logic. This is one bad mistake away from either player as we see Sonix gets the first opener.
Tries to go over that forward smash, barely mistimes it. Throwing out even more right now. Tweek definitely put on notice.
He almost caught him with the air dodge down with the back air too. That would have been the game. But Banana's in hand. Banana's now gone, so it's a little bit easier for Sonix to find an opener. But Diddy Kong coming through Tweek, not trying to give up a mistake, and there's the mistake right there. You see Tweek stopping on the floor, not feeling happy about that one because he is now out of the tournament here. Sonix takes it here 3-1 in what was a ridiculously stressful long set.
Yeah, and I mean, the nerves, the mental stamina, I can't believe Tweek even continued to play after the way that game one went. You know, you had the lead for oh so long, maybe until a minute into the match, and then you lost it. You lost game number one, you still tried your best, really, really close, really competitive, but Sonix, I mean, was already making a name for himself, but defeating Tweek, that's so phenomenal.
Sonix just showed the textbook way on how to deal with Diddy Kong, because Diddy Kong is such a good character on when you have to box with him up close while Banana is in hand especially. So what do? You play around it, you use your armor frames, you use your ability to dodge around him as much as possible and beat him on air-to-airs. And then this Yoshi's pick, almost getting Tweek a game. But Sonic's ability to traverse the stage and just kind of hide around a bit and not get pressured nearly as much as you needed to before was able to get the game and get the upset here as we see Tweek fall in the Smash World Tour Championship.
Wow, that's unheard of.
Crazy. This is one of the people you looked at and you assumed he was going to be in the 1 to 2 or 3 position here in this bracket.
But I mean, very, very difficult event. I mean, it is what it is. He does fall, but even though he fell, he's still a fantastic teacher. And you know where you can sign up for lessons from him?